Hello, everybody. Joshua Ureka here. Welcome to this nice little workshop on Facebook advertising. I'm going to keep things really simple in this workshop. Our title today is Three Killer Facebook Ad Strategies that can easily double your sales in 7 to 10 days, irrespective of whatever niche your business is in. That is quite a bold statement to say that someone can double his sales or her sales in 10 days. The most logical question in your mind right now will be, how on earth will I be able to do that? Relax. Since I do not know what exact business you are into, relax. I know it is a bold statement, and I'm going to show you exactly how in the next 30 minutes. So stay tuned, don't go away. And I will not just be showing you strategies to double your sales, I will also show you potential dangers and pitfalls that you might encounter on your path or on your journey and how to avoid them completely. Then I will go ahead to give you my winning framework for setting up winning at 99% of the time. Did I just say 99%? Why not 100%? Because that extra percent belong to God. Yes, so God is the greatest, so we give him that 1%. All right, enough jokes. Let's get serious right now, right here. Let's get serious right now, right here. Quick introduction of who is speaking. My name is Joshua Wureka. I founded a marketing agency with special focus on Facebook and Instagram advertising. And we have been opportunity to work with a ton of clients. The name of our agency is JW Global Digital Marketing Agency. Being the owner of a specialized Facebook and Instagram advertising agency really gives me an advantage when it comes to creating trainings like this, because what a lot of people who create trainings will do is they will give advice based on their own personal circumstances, that's based on the personal particular niche they belong in, not a general perspective about Facebook or Instagram advertisement. Let's say they only sell a coaching program or a course and they have workout strategy to get that to work. That is basically what they will talk about, nothing more, nothing less. But as an agency owner who works with clients in all sorts of industries, we need to know how to sell a 5,000 naira ebook, how to sell a 25,000 naira e-commerce product, how to sell a 100,000 service, how to sell a 500,000 service, and everything in between. Yes, everything that started from marketing to selling, we have to definitely, and by God's grace, we have been able to do that. Physical products, in-store locations, digital product, service, remote, in person, local businesses, and every other thing you think of, we have had to work with it. So that simply means we have a tracking record of working with tons of clients, and that is why we are of advantage to tell you more. So for today's presentation, just like I said earlier on, I will be sharing three things that will greatly impact your advertising as a business owner. Whether you make profit from your advertising or lose money from your advertising will greatly depend on how you handle these things I am about to share with you. So what exactly are the three things that I want to share with you? Number one, the biggest mistakes that constantly mess up your Facebook ad result, and how to easily avoid them when you are running your ad next time. Number two, three Facebook ad strategies we have used to repeatedly generate millions of naira in revenue for our clients through our advertising agency. And number three is my 4-step newbie friendly framework for creating highly profitable Facebook and Instagram ad on a consistent basis. Consistency is the gateway that give birth to success. As much as what I am about to share seems exciting, it is actually not for everyone. It is only for real business owner. It is for those who either own a digital business or a physical business, and they understand the value for them to invest or the potential of investing in advertising for their business. It is for business owners who are in business for a long time, not for a quick buck, not those who are looking for putting 1 naira to get 1 million naira on the advertisement. The fact that we say that this presentation is for business owners also does not automatically qualify every business owner. So, who are the people that this presentation is not for? Yes, number one, business owners who have a terrible business model and are not willing to change it, but will always blame Facebook ad for their lack of success. Number two, business owners who are not willing to allow some time for testing, tweaking, and optimization of their advert before they make rash decision. And number three, people who do not have a business. If you do not have a business to implement the strategies I will be sharing with you here, then this presentation is not for you. Please go look for something doing or go back to what you were doing. This is not one of those webinars where I try to sell you on a course at the end of the webinar. No, no, no. I do not have any course or anything to sell to you at the end of this webinar. So stay tuned and don't go away if you're really a business owner. Then for some of us right here that believe that this is probably going to be like every other webinar, online workshop or masterclass you have previously attended. No, no, no. Where you attend a webinar and they load you with so many testimonials has a subtitle way of coaching you or priming you to buy whatever it is they want to sell at the end of the webinar. No, this is not going to be like that. Let me say this out once and for all. I will not be doing that here. I feel like that is playing on people's intelligence. Think about it for a moment. You jump on this webinar because you are smart enough to want to improve your own knowledge on advertising your business. Why should I want to take advantage of you cunningly by playing on your intelligence? So I'm going to be very plain with you from the get-go. I did not have anything at all to sell in this webinar. I am only going to talk about my agency later on. So in case you need our service in the future, you may or you can remember to give us a call so that we can be able to work together rather than load you with those unnecessary testimonials that does not add any benefit to you or to your business at all. I will just go straight to the point and teach what exactly I promise you that I am going to teach you in this webinar. So as a business owner, after watching this presentation and it makes sense to you, you can either give it to your marketing team to implement in your business, or you can outsource it to an advertising agency like mine to help you implement everything step by step you're going to learn here. We will help you review your current advertising campaign for free. And if you are not currently running any advertising campaign, then it will definitely means we will have to build everything from scratch for you. So for now, let me just go ahead and share my winning Facebook ad strategies with you for free. And you will be the one to decide if you will like us to help you implement them, or you will definitely find somebody or your team of marketers to help you implement them. Let's get started right now, right here. The first thing we're going to look at is the two biggest mistakes that constantly mess up your Facebook ad result and how to easily avoid them when you are running your advert for the next time. Mistake number one, preparing late or not even preparing at all for the anticipating traffic. I once had a pastor say, you do not prepare for war during the war. You prepare for war before the war. You prepare for war when you still have peace and time. And I see business owners do the same thing to their ad campaign. They do not prepare of the advert before the advert at all. They prepare when the ads are running or shortly before they run the ad, when they do not have enough time to fix things that ought to be fixed. A quick example is your social media pages. You ought to optimize your social media pages because there are some skeptical customers like me who will do their due diligence by checking you out on their own before buying from you. That means they check your website, they check everything about you before making decision. You are also supposed to optimize your website and optimize your offers too. And all these things have to be done before you start running the ad, not when the ads are running. I have seen people who run ad to web pages with broken links, and they somehow assume that when you set up their ad, instantly they are going to start getting revenue on autopilot immediately. It makes me remember one time when I had a story of how a certainly badly behaved man was disturbing his family peace. And the elder siblings called a meeting and decided that they will look for a wife for him so he will calm down. Hey, hey, hey. That is absolutely wickedness. Yes, I said wickedness. Why will you take someone who is not ready for marriage and use him to punish an innocent girl? Oh no, not acceptable at all. Why not fix the person first before bringing in the marriage option? 99% of the time, short marriages turn out to be disaster. You can check it around if you know anybody that does that. It is the same thing with running ads without preparing for it ahead of time. You are likely to waste that precious money you are spending on that particular advert. So how do you fix it? You fix it by one, optimizing your website. If you have one, check it on your phone and other people's phone and ensure it looks good on mobile, then ensure it loads really very fast. Sometimes when I scroll on social media and I see the art of some of my friends, I just click so I can vet and critique their art and the entire funnel. Then I will call them and tell them my suggestion if found anything that need fixing. Then there was a day I saw my friend's ad and I click as usual. The page took more than 10 seconds to load. It was just showing white screen. I did not know when I have clicked off and went back to scrolling on Facebook. I had scrolled for a while before I realized that the reason I was on that my friend website was to give a review to my friend. So I had to call myself to order to go back and wait for it to finish loading so I can give the review I wanted to give to my own friend. But imagine if I were just an ordinary social media person who has no business giving review. The moment I scroll away, I will have been gone forever. Yet my friend paid for that same advert that was shown to me. That is what happened to most of you when your website does not load fast or load properly when you are running ad. This is just one of the many things that you must check and optimize before you spend one kobo on advert. If not, you will just waste your money. Make sure you have a clear call to action. Make sure no link is broken. Number two, optimize social media. Check your pages and handles like Facebook and Instagram handle. Make sure your profile is up to date. Your branding is all set up. Do not send people to pages that you are posting different random things every day on the same page. You have to look like you are an authority in your niche. That's in your industry. You may be an authority, but if you do not portray it, people will not know. Nobody know everybody. You have to tell us who you are. Then if one new person does not have as much experience as you comes up with, start portraying as an authority, people will start believing him and they will give their money to him. So ensure that your social media is on point. You have to make sure you are posting regularly. You are engaging in your comment and messages. You reply people, you reply comment, and then lastly, number three, make sure you have proper tracking set up to track any conversion and user behavior from your ad. Whether you have a website or not, you can still track these things. I will talk about this in details later when I start showing you my 4-step framework for running a winning advert. Number two, mistake. Running ad on autopilot without database optimization. This is basically a This is basically to address those who believe in setting up your ads and forgetting them. That is a wrong thing to do. There are two things that will likely happen when you do this. One, your ad will gradually get more expensive as time goes on. Two, you will miss opportunity to improve your targeting for possible better result. I have met some businessmen that said, hey, if they can just get everything set up, they can go to sleep and money will be coming in on autopilot. The painful realization is that your ad requires regular monitoring and constant tweaking for it to keep being profitable, except you do not want to be profitable with your ad. So if you believe your advert to run on autopilot, you are not only going to get an increase in cost of conversion, aka you just wasted money, you will also fatigue your audience, aka they will get tired of seeing you. So if you want to start running ads for your business or your client, you need to regularly monitor your campaign. You need to turn off the ones that are not profitable. You need to scale ones that are profitable, and you need to keep testing new audience and creatives. The question for those of you that are not very experienced will be, what exactly are the metrics to determine which ad to optimize and which to kill? We will address them as we keep going in this class, so stay tuned. For now, let's swing to the second section of today's class. The three Facebook ad strategies we use to repeatedly generate millions of naira in revenue for our client through our advertising agency. Number one is direct offer. Direct offer. Let's check the example. This is what it mostly look like. You have an advert and it leads straight to a sale page or to a landing page where you are making people an instant offer. Many people have argued that you have to build a list first before you send them to your offer. And I totally agree with them. But there is a time and place for everything, even under the earth, as the Bible said. And this particular strategy has its time and place in your marketing. Yes, it has its place and time in your marketing. Sometimes the offer does not have to be a sales offer. It could be a free consultation offer for a service-based business like an interior decoration business, a plumbing business, a roofing company, or any other service-based business. So when someone click on the advert, they go to a landing page, then they sign up for a free consultation offer. And hopefully you can convert them into a paying client when they get to speak with you on the phone or through your website. Depend on how you want to convert the people. So when exactly can you use this direct to offer advert strategy? The direct to offer type of advert can be used when you have a low ticket and mid-range ticket physical product and you intend to offer payment on delivery. The other form they will fill will automatically become the opt-in form to collect lead information. That's the customers or client potential information. You can use the direct to offer and strategy if you offer a free consultation, free quote, free survey. You can also use it if you sell softwares or any program that is like a subscription or membership based. Your offer could be a free trial or free download or something like that, and they will be forced to sign up before getting access. So definitely you are still getting user information for follow up and upsells, which is very, very important. What I am going to share in this strategy is very different from what I said in the previous strategy, which is the number 2 hybrid webinar strategy. The reason is because different situations require different strategies. The strategy involves running an advert to either a live webinar or an automated webinar. But before the user get access to the webinar, they are presented with a break-even offer to recoup ad spend to keep the ad running at zero cost from pocket indefinitely. Let me explain. Here is what the campaign to funnel structures look like. People are sent from the Facebook or Instagram ad to a register for either a live webinar or an auto webinar. But before the webinar is given to them, they are presented with a break-even offer to recover ad costs. The benefit of this is just that if you spend, for example, 25,000 per day on advert to bring in 500 people to watch your webinar daily, the break-even offer can recover the 25,000 naira for you that same day. So you can put it back into your advert the very next day. So you do not have to keep paying for the advert from your pocket. The break-even offer keeps the advert going perpetually. Then any money you make or sell, you make from selling your main offer in the live webinar or auto webinar become pure profit, as you have already recovered costs from the low ticket break-even offer already. Oh, yes. So when exactly can you use the hybrid webinar strategy? You can use it when you have digital offers that are not low ticket or high ticket. Works well for mid-range ticket offers from 50,000 to 200,000. You can use the strategy to successfully sell courses, coaching, mastermind, etc. It is also perfect for selling membership communities with recurring subscription. The omnipresent content strategy is the number three. It's probably the sweetest of them all. It requires you to spend heavily on your art, but the result is just too juicy. With the omnipresent strategy, we are using multiple different art at any given one time, being targeted at the same people in a way that puts it in front of them twice a day. I don't say it plenty times, twice a day. It is going to be structured in a way that they are going to see two ads on Monday, two ads on Tuesday, two ads on Wednesday, and so on and so forth. For as long as the campaign keep running, the ads are going to be different ads, and the ads are going to deliver value. Some of them are going to demonstrate how you do what you do. Some will show how people are getting value from working with you or using your product, more likely customers testimonial. Some are going to have call to action that nudge people to connect with you or visit your website or landing page to take the next action. Here is an overview diagram of what the strategy looks and feels like. The goal of this strategy is to become the only option that our prospect or your prospect want to work with in your niche. You want to hit them left, right, center with your ad, such that your name pops up as auto suggestion. Now, anytime you make mention of mineral, Coca-Cola pop up in your mind. That is the same thing we're talking about. Whenever your niche is mentioned in the world of marketing, when people see you multiple times, their trust for you increase subconsciously. It is the same thing the big brands do you when they target you with their advertisement on all TV programs you watch. Then when you go out, you also see them on billboard and on newspapers, and they still serve you advert on your phones too. That's through Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, mention of them. Your goal with the omnipresence content strategy is to be everywhere. So our task is to provide so much content and show up often. So somehow we get to become the only ones they want to work with, or at least the number one option on their list of who to work with. So you can use text ad, video ad, blog post, carousel, basically as many different types of content that you can use, as long as they are all providing value and they are pointing to your call to action, which is very, very important. Your call to action. So when exactly can you use this omnipresence content strategy? It is really good for high ticket when you have a product and service that are above 250,000 naira and your profit is not less than 100,000 on each unit of whatever it is you are selling. So it has to be high ticket for it to make sense, because you are going to spend a lot on this advertisement campaign. Another thing is that these types of products or service require so much trust. So it is really important you get your prospect to that point where they trust you 100% without meeting you physically. A popular company I know that does this perfectly is Palmtech Group, a car repair company in Owerri. They spend so much money on sharing value content on car management and other things about car in an omnipresent manner, that they get people bring their expensive cars like Rolls-Royce, Lamborghini from Lagos, Abuja to Owerri for servicing. People that do not want to take chances on cars that they bought for hundreds of millions of naira, they trust Palmtech Group 100%. That is what the omnipresence content strategy can do for you. The second thing you can use this strategy for is by spoken service. These are services that are unique to the customer. If your business involves the customers making special or custom orders and they do not want to get disappointed for any reason on their appointment date, it definitely means that your customers have a lot of trust issues. With this strategy, you can get them to trust you 100%. For services like this, you can charge really high and the customer will pay with a smiling face. Some customers will watch you for up to 6 months before reaching out. So you need to have a full pocket to run this strategy, which is why you cannot use this for a low ticket at all. No, it's not advisable. If you offer expertise based service like consulting, coaching, and really high ticket courses, then this can also work for you. Yes, this can also work for you if you sell high ticket offers. My 4-step newbie friendly framework for creating highly profitable Facebook ad on a consistent basis. I call this 4-step framework for the idea framework, or the idea framework, because if you check the initials of each of these steps, you see that they come together to spell idea. IDEA. Now, let's start with the first one. The first one, this is where you do all necessary housekeeping. You set up and test your funnels to ensure nothing is broken by mistake. You decide your traffic goals and your objective. It is important that at this point, you have a clear picture of the exact type of audience you want to target. You should have something like an ideal customer avatar at this stage. At this stage, you also figure out what your call to action is. What do you want them to do when they come into your funnel? The entire customer journey must be mapped out at this very particular point called the initiate, plan, outline, check out the checklist. Number two is deploy. When you have put out a nicely done plan during the initiate stage, the next thing is to deploy the ad. In this section, we decide what our campaign objective will be. We select the base audience for the campaign. We create a very persuasive copy for the ad, and we choose the right creative to go as well. In order not to sound too technical, I will be breaking down those words for you. Copy refer to the words you see around the advert. So we will create a very persuasive copy for both the headline and the body of the advert. Creatives refer to the image or video that is attached to the advert. So we want to use one that will grab attention very, very fast. These sections require lot of technical know-how and not just strategies thinking. And to help you out, I will log into my ad Facebook and show you a few hacks in this section that you can use in your own ad to improve your result. There are 3 places we will be looking at when we go to the live ad manager. Campaign objective, we talk about awareness, traffic, engagement, lead, app promotion, and sales. We talk of audience, we talk of the interest, the demographic, the behavior, customer audience, lookalike audience. And we talk about the creative, which we're going to talk about the images, videos, carousel, collection. Let's switch to the browser. Here now you can see the new lead campaign. We talk about lead. Lead means collecting people information, and then you can see the second one is lead ad set. The ad set, we talk about the demographic, we talk about the interest, we talk about the behavior. And then we go to the new lead ad. On the ad, that's where you're going to insert either your image, the copy, the video, and all of those things. And from there, what next? You have set in your ad. But remember, as I said, before getting to this page, there is a lot of know-how to technically and a lot of other things before we get here. So if you do not get it, watch it again and again, and you will get all of them. Let's proceed. Number 3, this is the stage where you begin to analyze your ad campaign. In our agency, we normally ask our new client to give us some days to test their ad to get winning audience, creative, and copy. When you want to start a new campaign, do not just pour so much money into it. Even if you are a billionaire and you have so much money to burn, run it for a few days at moderate ad spend. Then we will have to examine the result closely. We might also have to run the ad to different audience also, so we can get enough data for our analysis. The goal is to check what is working and what is not working. We will focus on replicating the ones that are performing well to improve results and increase revenue. We will tweak them slightly following a few parameters, and we will remove the ones that are not performing well. For example, if you are running a direct to offer ad for a physical product and you are not getting enough sales to match up the ad spend, it either means you are targeting the wrong audience, or maybe you are targeting the right audience but with a weak creative, so they are not clicking through. If we confirm that the audience is right and we see that you are getting enough click but still no sales, then we will know that it is something on the sales page, which is the website, that is causing the issue. This is why we cannot spend so much at the beginning. We go at moderate speed so we can examine properly for analyzing, tweaking, and optimization of the campaign or the advert. Number 4 is ascend. Now, this is where you metaphorically take your ad to the moon. From the examine stage, we know the number, or we know the winning audience, the winning creatives and copy that we can model to replicate. What is left now is to blow it out of the water. Yes, is to blow it out of the water. Scaling or ascension is crucial if you want to make good amount of money in return. However, I have seen so many people go about it the wrong way. Most people think that because an ad is generating a revenue of 100,000 for every 20,000 ad spend, they just want to 5x the ad spend with the hope that it will 5x the revenue. It doesn't work like that. If that is what you are also thinking, my dear, that is the devil talking to you right there. If you try that, you will waste your hard-earned money. There are different ways of scaling your ad, and I am glad that many people are beginning to understand the whole scenario. We have both the vertical scaling, which is just to increase budget on the campaign, and we have the horizontal scaling, which is to project what is working to other audience. But what most people have not figured out yet is the pace at which you should ascend or scale your campaign. There are speeds at which you scale and you will instantly reduce your reach even though your ad spend is higher. There are metrics we follow when we scale, and it differs depending on the ad account and the budget at which we started with. We check the return on advert spend, also known as ROAS. We check the cost per click, and we check the frequency of the ad shown to people. These are the factors and metrics we evaluate before we scale. And sometimes from our analysis, we can even decide to scale down rather than scale up. These are some of the things we focus on when we work with clients in our own agency. Those are some of the things we definitely work at before we scale. So those are the things I said I will share with you on this workshop. I have kept to my weight. I show you the two biggest mistakes that constantly mess up your Facebook ad results and how to easily avoid them when you are running your ad. That was where I talk about preparing late or not even preparing at all for the anticipating traffic. And I told you you could fix it by optimizing your website, your social media handles, and setting up tracking and analytics. The second mistake I talk about running ad on autopilot without database optimization. After this point, I move to the next topic where I share 3 Facebook ad strategies we have used to repeatedly generate millions of naira in revenue for ourselves, our client, through our advertising agency. The first one is the direct to offer strategy. The second one is the hybrid webinar strategy. And the third one is the omnipresence content strategy. I did my best to give you multiple use cases for these strategies. You can always watch this video again to remind yourself where and how to deploy them in your business. Then last and most importantly, I share my 4-step newbie friendly framework for creating highly but yet profitable Facebook ad on a consistent basis. You can always remember it with the word IDEA acronym. Yes, IDEA. Number 1, which is step 1, initiate. You plan, outline, and check out the checklist. Step 2, you deploy. You nicely execute your layout plan. And step 3, you examine, you analyze, you tweak, and you optimize your ad. Step 4, ascend, scale winning ad to the moon, and equally bring the other one that they are not going well to down the grave. I strongly believe you learned something new today. So let me ask you directly, do you get some value from this meeting? I strongly believe it is a yes. If not, you will not have stay up to this point. With what you learn, do you feel you can possibly increase your bottom line revenue by at least 10% if you deploy everything rightly? Will you like me to go ahead and share one more thing with you that will get faster result with very minimal effort from you? I know your answer now is yes. I cannot wait. First of all, I would like to state it clearly here that I strongly believe that you can take everything I have shared with you in this meeting and on your own you can grow your business to the next step on your growth map. However, I also know for sure that a lot of business people prefer to focus on their strategies and they delegate or outsource things like advertising and marketing to people who is strength are in that direction. And that is how you can get faster result with almost zero effort from you, because someone else is putting in all of the effort on your behalf. And if the person or agency is as good as mine, you can also be sure that you will not just be getting result with minimal effort. You will also be getting result with minimal cost, because you might only need to pay for just the first month alone. That is all. Every other month will cost you absolutely nothing from your pocket, because the proceed from the advertising of the first or the previous month will pay for the next month. So once you sort out that first payment, you are 99.99999% sure that no one will come knocking or asking you for new money except from what was generated. I do not know if my explanation make any sense. Anyway, let me just go ahead and talk a little about my agency and the kind of result we can help you get anytime you are ready to hire us, whether you want it right away or later in the future. I hope I have your permission to go ahead and share with you my winning strategy. I hope I have that particular right to share with you my winning strategy. However, However, I also know for sure that a lot of business people prefer to focus on their strategy. Yes, which I have told you, and these are the things we are going to be looking at it. This is what we normally offer for our ad management service. Once you contact us, we jump on a consultation call with you to understand your business. We try to find out your short-term goals and your long-term goals. This help us draft an advertisement calendar that properly cater for your business. At this point, I should mention that our ad management price are not always pocket friendly to those who are not ready to invest in their businesses. You can see on the screen things that we are going to do for you. However, I always make a guarantee to all our clients that no matter what you exchange or we charge you for your first month of working with us, you will not be paying for the next month, because the advert campaign we run for you will not just generate enough money to pay for itself. It will also generate some extra to pay you as the business owner, because you are in business for profit, and also pay for our next month bill. That is, if you want us to do it for you the next month. So the only struggle you will struggle is to make that first payment now. And that is basically all it takes for you to start working with us. That is how, and that is what you need. And in case you are itching to know what they charge per month for our ad management service, I will tell you that in a moment. But first, I would like to first share an exciting good news with everybody or everyone, that we create a discount offer for everyone watching this video right now. And that discount expire on the 28th of November 2023. So I will go ahead and tell you what we charge normally. Then I will come back and tell you what the discount offer is. Our regular retainer fee is 250,000 per month for ad management service, and this excludes the cost of the advert itself. Normally, when I talk to most of first time clients about what we charge, the two most important question or common question they ask are, why do you charge so high? Secondly, and since you charge so high, is there a guarantee we get? So we know we are not wasting money. So since most of you watching this video are coming in contact with us for the very first time, yeah, I targeted you properly during our advert. So since you are going to be the first time client, I will be answering this question for you before I tell you what our discount is for you. The first question is, why do we charge high? Even though I have an argument that this fee is not really so expensive, because we have gotten clients who paid for it without asking question or complain. I also understand that all fingers are not equal, yes, which I do understand. But to answer the question on ground, why we charge as high as we do, it is because we do not want to serve everyone. If we charge very cheap, it will make it easy for so many people to easily afford us, which will mean we will have so many clients, and that is bad news for our agency or for an agency like us, because it will mean that we have to share our time, which is a limited resources among all these clients. So we cannot afford to dedicate enough time to serve each client to the highest level possible. That also means that all our clients will only get average result. So what does that all tell people about us? We are not that good. It instantly tells people that we are not the best too. So, oh yes, we charge high, but it gives us the opportunity to serve and to incentivize our client at the highest level ever, which invariably means we can easily make guarantee of the results they should expect and what will happen if we do not crush the result. So that is not only promise, but there is a repercussion if we do not cross it. So, what exactly is the guarantee we provide? We are among the very few advertising agencies in the world that can actually give guarantee. If you contact most advertisement companies and ask for guarantee, they will tell you that there are lots of variables, which is true, like government policies, Facebook ad policies, and account banning, which maybe your own has been banned, false creatives, terrible audience, and a lot of other variables. But think about it for a moment. You expect someone or a business person to give you 250,000 just like that? Oh no. And they will not have some sort of guarantee expectation that they did not just throw money away. Things does not work that way at all, which is the reason why we do not work with every business. We must be sure that your business is a business that we can get guarantee result for you, especially in this ember month before we signed you up. I do not know if you guys remember at the beginning of this video or at the beginning of this class where I said that this presentation is for business owners who have a terrible, this presentation is not, sorry, it's not for business owners who have a terrible business model and are not willing to change it, but will always blame Facebook ad for the lack of success. Oh no, it's not for them. And that is the reason why we must get on a call with you first to analyze your business. Be sure we work with you and give guarantee result. We will analyze your site or funnel to confirm that nothing is broken. If you sell high ticket, we will check your phone closers to be sure they can close qualifying prospect in one phone call. We want to be sure that if we send you a truckload of prospect, you have a system to convert them to customer. Shows that even if things go terribly bad with all the variables, we still be able to give you amazing result. Nonetheless, I said all this to tell you that if your business happen to be among the businesses we agree to work with, then I can boldly give you our guarantee. And the guarantee we give to all businesses is that we will give your business a profit between 1 million to 6 million naira in 30 days. I said profit, not total revenue. So irrespective of whatever we request of you to spend on ad, you will make it back plus this extra as a profit. Yes, this is pure profit we're talking about. This way, you will get enough money from our work to keep us going the very next month. You make money, we celebrate because we will make money too. And if after our consultation call with you, we find out that your business model is not very excellent, but you are willing to change it, then we will recommend ways to go about it. So you can do that first before we step in to start running your advert. I hope my explanation of guarantee makes a lot of sense to you. Another question in line with the guarantee is that what happens if we do not live up to our word? In this case, the answer is always simple. We will work for you for free the next month until we hit our goal. There are no two ways about it. So now that I have told you what we normally charge, let me go ahead and tell you our discount for just bet this month. So our incent discount offer for all our new clients is 50 to 65% off our ad management service. We will do the math shortly, but I would like to state this clearly first. This discount is strictly for first-time clients. If you are a returnee client and you mistakenly pop into this video, I am totally sorry. This does not apply to you. I am pretty sure we have made you enough money for you to keep returning our services. So do not come asking if you can get the discount. Now, back to our first time client. Let's pull our calculators and see what exactly this 50 to 65% discount means. 65% discount of 250,000 naira is 162,500. So if you subtract 162,500 from 250,000, you will be left with a payment of just about 87,500 naira only. So the discount fee for 65% is 87,500 that you will pay only. For 50% discount of 250,000 naira is 125,000 naira. If 125,000 naira is subtracted from 250,000 naira, you will be left with a payment of just 125,000 naira only. So in total, our discount price started from 87,500 to 125,000 naira only. And you have only between now to 28th of November 2023. That is when it expires. To take advantage of this discount offer right now is to visit www.jwglobaldigitalmarketingagency.com.ng/book to book a call with us now. Once you book your call, you will receive a call from us at the time which you specified when you were booking the call. So, how will you get to speak with us? Just go to www.jwglobaldigitalmarketingagency.com.ng/book and you will see a form like this. What you will see when you are booking the call is you will see date, you will see time. You have to select the date and the time. Then you click next. It will bring you to exact page like this where we'll ask you a few questions about your business, and from there you will answer us and you click next, and there your information will be sent to us and we will call you at that exact time. Remember, you have to visit, type it down, www.jwglobaldigitalmarketingagency.com.ng/book, and I will see you on the inside. I know this discount will attract a lot more people than we normally handle in our agency. Normally, the maximum number of clients we work with a month is 25 clients, and that is mostly because of the size of our workshop. So we set our pricing to keep people out. Now there is a slight discount. Your guess is as good as mine. Many of the people who could not afford us before will come knocking at our door. There is a saying that every cause has an effect, and it is not every time that the effects are nice. Laws of physics says every action comes with equal and opposite reaction. So we expect that this discount will have some not so nice effect on our business. Yes, these are some of the effects we are anticipating, but we will bear it because we just want to help people this time. We expect an increase in client, and this will automatically means that the amount of time each of our staff dedicate on each client will be reduced. To book the call, as I said, is to go to www.jwglobaldigitalmarketingagency.com.ng/book, and we will get to speak with you shortly. So for this reason, we are slashing the guarantee that we are given to the discount client. So our new guarantee to you all is a profit of 700,000 to 1.5 million naira in your business within the 30 days. For our returning client, your guarantee still remain the same as always, a profit of 1 million to 6 million naira every 30 days. But because of the amount of work involved in taking care of one client, we will ensure that we do not take in more than 20 new clients for this discount offer, no matter how many people apply. So if you are seeing this video online, it means there are still some slots. It may be 5 slots left. It may be 1 slot left. I have no idea when you will see this video. So I can not tell you how many slots are left when you will be seeing it. But if you do not want to take any chance, just hurry and book the call now by visiting www.jwglobaldigitalmarketingagency.com.ng/book. At the end of these 30 days, we expect you to be transparent with your numbers. We will contact you to ask if we hit our guarantee profit or not. If you say yes, then we will ask you if you will like to take or to return our service. If you say no, then it means we will repeat another month of promotion for you for free, 1 month at service fee. And because we know some people will want to take advantage of us, we will request your bank statement and accounting books so we can confirm your total revenue. And since we already know your cost of your product and service and the profit you make per unit, we will do the math together to verify you did not cross the goal, because we don't want to cheat you. So also you should not cheat us. If you refuse to be transparent with us, then we will not embark on a free second month promotion for you. I trust that you understand that clearly. You can visit www.jwglobaldigitalmarketingagency.com.ng/book to book a call with us right now, and we will speak with you shortly. And once our 1 month discount promo ends, our retainer fee will automatically return to what it was before the promo. If you choose to keep working with us, you will have to upgrade. And that also means your guarantee is not the promo guarantee. I trust that you understand. The link to book the call is showing right there, right now on the screen, which is www.jwglobaldigitalmarketingagency.com.ng/book a call with us/book a call. Obviously, even though people will be getting amazing results from the promo period, most people will not upgrade. The reason is because they do not feel comfortable paying anyone that high to do anything for them. There are people who will say, I think I can do this myself. Why should I pay Joshua or someone 250,000 to run my advert? After all, I saw what they did last month, so I will just replicate it. And that's totally fine with us. This automatically increases the amount of time we have available to dedicate to our other clients to further ensure guarantee result for them, because result is what we are after. More result, more winning, and more winning, more money to us. Your next 3 moves. So here is what your next 3 moves are. 1, visit www.jwglobaldigitalmarketingagency.com.ng/book to book a call with us right away. You will receive a call from us. Please be very transparent with us during the call so we can know if you are right fit for us or not. If you are not, then we will tell you ahead of time so you do not end up wasting your money, and we too do not end up wasting our time. So sit back and relax and let the expert do the job for you. We can work together only by visiting jwglobaldigitalmarketingagency.com.ng/book to know whether your business is fit for us or not. After your consultation call, you have three options. We will build you a customer acquisition campaign and bring you lots of customers every day, or you do it yourself. We become your consultant. You get 2 to 5 consultation calls per month to keep your business thriving from us. 3, if you are not our ideal client, aka we cannot work together, we shake a hands of love and say our goodbye to each other. In order to confirm whether it's going to be for you or not, kindly visit www.jwglobaldigitalmarketingagency.com.ng to book a call with us right now. Book a call with us right now. I believe that this video exposed you to some secret to improve advertising and also show you results that are possible. You now know that your ads should take care of itself and also take care of you if it is handled by experienced people. The ball is now in your court. Speak to you shortly by visiting www.jwglobaldigitalmarketingagency.com.ng/book to speak with us right now. To this point, I want to tell you congratulations, welcome, and congratulations for staying from beginning to the end. I love you and I pray for you that you find this valuable. And to round it all, you visit www. You can take your pen and write it down. jwglobaldigitalarketingagency.com.ng/book to book a call. Ensure you pick a date, time, and we will give you a call to know whether your business will be fit for us or not, to know how we can help you scale your business. Remember, we love you at JW Global Digital Marketing Agency. We can't wait to have you on the phone call. Cheers, stay tuned, and bye for now.